Hey guys, what's going on? Back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this police station. It's very easy to make, very simple, and you build this in creative or survival. It's up to you, but if you build it in creative it's a bit easier. As you can see, there's a few expensive things, but they can be easily swapped out. So yeah, nothing else to say, let's just get into it. So as you can see over here, this is the area you'll need. The red outline marks the little road and the car park area, as well as the compound at the back. But if you just want to build the actual police station itself, then just use this yellow grid here. And you can easily count them just because they're in twos, like that. So, and if you do want to make it, this is everything you're going to need. You need white concrete, blue glass, any door, dark oak looks best, brick stairs, blue stained glass pane, stone brick slab, bricks, brick slab, chiseled stone brick wall, a beacon, or you can use like glowstone or a sea lantern, whichever's easiest to get. You can also need glass pane, brown terracotta with tripwire hook, stone brick stairs, andesite slab, polished andesite slab, sorry, black concrete, you'll actually need a sea lantern, iron bars, leaves, any leaves you want, but I personally think oak looks best, brick wall, and grey concrete. And for the banners, you're going to need glue, as well as 6 white banners, about a stack of white dye and blue dye. You don't really need a stack, but it's best to be sure. And just for a little bit of detail as well, you'll want some gravel, dark oak pressure plate, grass, podzol, coarse dirt or rooted dirt, whichever you want, and then just any flowers you want. So now you've got all that, let's go grab our first things, which we're going to be getting: white concrete, blue concrete, as blue stained glass, as door, as brick stairs, our glass pane, our brick block, our stone brick block, and we'll also be going to grab our brick wall as well. So now once you've done that, we're going to come over to wherever you want the entrance to be, which if you built this grid, we're going to come over right here, and on this block we're going to place up 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to come across by another 4, then on the 5th block I'm going to do the same thing again, so 5 blocks, and then connect them across like that. Now, next to that, I'm going to get us blue stained glass out and create like a little mini archway in the middle, leaving just 1 block at the top, which we'll fill in with blue concrete. And we can put our dark oak doors in, and that's his little entrance so far. So now back here, we're just going to build up 1 row of white concrete, then get us brick blocks out, place 2 rows of bricks going across. It should be 6 long in total. And next I'm going to get us upside down brick stairs, so they're not upside down but they need to be upside down, and place them, and top of them place brick wall, and then on top of that place a row of just normal brick blocks like that. Now to the left you're going to place 4 white concrete. I'm going to go up by 4, so it should be 5 in total, and then we'll do the same on the left side and connect them up like this, like so. And then here I'm going to get his glass panes out and fill it in with our glass. I'm going to come to this side, I'm going to place across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white concrete, and then build up another 4 on the top and connect them all together. And these middle 2 blocks here I'm going to fill in with white concrete. Then on each end I'm going to put some blue concrete in, and then fill in the rest with blue stained glass, like so. So this is what it should be looking like so far. Now we're going to go to the side, and I'm going to do the side. The side's a little bit weird, but it's still fine. So I'm going to place across 5 bricks and we're going to also raise this up to be the same height as everything else, so 5 blocks in total. And next to that, sorry, hang on, sorry, this should be 4 blocks, and then we can place blue concrete there. Sorry, that's my bad, it should be 4 across, not 5. Now next to this, we're going to place 5 white concrete going up, and then we're going to go across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we can place another 4 on the top and connect it up. And now we're just going to temporarily swap out this blue stained glass just for iron bars, which I'm just going to grab some right there. And now we're going to build this where the cells are going to be on the inside. It's only going to have 3 cells as it's just a small little police station. It's not a prison, which I will be doing a tutorial on that eventually. But anyway, with this blue concrete, we're just going to place 3 next to this white concrete here. I'm going to leave a gap of 2, and then place another 3, leave a gap of 2, place another 3, and leave a gap of 2, another 3. And now all this area here, just fill in with iron bars, like so. This is what this side should be looking like so far. Now next up, we just need to get our bricks back and fill in this little bit here. So it should be 4 across, and it should go up 5 in total, like this. Perfect. Now we'll move on to the back, and this right here is going to be like the back exit, and this is where the vehicle impound is going to be, or just a car park if you want. It's up to you what to use it for. But next to this brick wall here, I'm going to place 5 white concrete going up. Then we're going to place another white concrete and places 2 doors, and then place another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white concrete. Now above these doors, we're going to place 2 blue concrete. Then next to that, above the actual doors, we're going to place 2 blue stained glass and connect it to 2 blue concrete like so. Then connect them up like that to create a nice little arch, and then make it into a H by adding 2 on top, and then just fill that in with white concrete. Next to this, we're just going to place up 4 white concrete. Next to this, we're going to build basically an N or an arch, and like so. So it goes 4 up, and then you add 3 across, so it should be 4 in total, and connect it down to the ground. Now we're just going to go and grab our blue stained glass back and fill in this window here. And now just fill in this last little bit with white concrete. And on top of everything we've just built, add a row of white concrete until you get to the bricks. Now to the left side of it, I'm going to place across by 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of brick, and then we're going to go up 5 like so. So it should be in line with everything, or almost in line should I say. Then on top of this last block here, we're going to place a row of brick stairs. Now to the left of this is where the garage is, so it's not going to be very big, it's going to be very detailed. So all I'm going to do here is just place a load of white concrete. So I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 white concrete. I'm going to raise this up by another 4, so it should be 5 in total, like this. Now you should see it's just 1 layer below the bricks, which is what we want. And here if you want, so you can just add 2 white concrete if you want, but we'll be coming back to this anyway, as this is where the second layer kind of connects to the rest of it. So now coming to the side of the garage, we're going to be doing the windows of the garage, and then we're almost done with the first layer. So what we want to do is place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 white concrete. Now at this end here we're going to place another 4 white concrete, so we've kind of got 2 layers of white concrete here, and we're going to place 4 blue concrete on the top, and then 1 below the top we're going to place 3, 4 across, connect it to the ground and connect it like that, so it's like a H. Then again fill in the top, and this is where the window is going to go. Now here is where we're going to have like another arch, so I'm going to place 3 across from that and connect it to the ground, and then we're going to do what we did on the other side, place another 4, connect it to the ground like so. So now we've got a H. And obviously fill in these windows here with blue glass. Wow, I'm missing the windows. Just fill it in like that. And then at the end, just fill this in with white concrete. Now on top of this, we're going to leave this block here, and then we're going to go all the way across until we get to this blue concrete here. So you should have 2 gaps at the end. You should have a 1 block gap there and a 2 block gap there. Now I'm going to build the actual garage itself. So to do so, I'm going to come to the front here. I'm going to place 2 white concrete. Then I'm going to place 4. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down, place 1, and then place 3, and connect it to the ground like that. And we're going to do the same thing again. It should connect to the ground about here, and then we'll just add that in. Also right here we can just fill this in with white concrete. Perfect. Now temporarily we can just get rid of our bricks, and we'll go and just grab what we need for the actual garage, which is some brown terracotta, our tripwire hook, our glass panes, and we'll also need some other stuff, but we'll come back for that in a bit. So just behind these archways that we built here, I'm going to fill it in with the brown terracotta like this. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Like so. Now I'm going to get us glass, and these 3 here, so 1 block below the top, I'm going to knock out and put 3 glass panes in, like so, then place a tripwire hook in the middle. Now we can actually get rid of these, we don't need these anymore. I will go grab our stone brick stairs, our beacon or sea lantern or whatever you've chose to use, our stone brick wall, and a chiseled stone brick. Now the front of all these pillars here, we've got 3 pillars. We're going to place 1 chiseled stone brick like this. Then we're going to place 2 stone brick walls, 1 beacon, or again sea lantern, whatever you've used, and then stone brick stairs on the top. Personally, I like beacons better as they look more kind of like police lights, but whatever you choose to use is fine. And obviously building in survival, it's going to be expensive to use beacons. But anyway, now I'm going to come above the garage here, and just going to drag this across till we get to the end of the garage, like that. Perfect. Now above where the entrance is, we're going to grab our blue concrete. We're actually going to go back by 1 here, and just build across 6 blocks. And we can also just get rid of all of these as well. We don't need the stuff for the beacon, at least for now. And we can go and grab our stone brick slab, which is right here. And I'm going to place 2 to make a block, drag it across, so we'd have 2 blocks on the end, and then have like a little overhang there. And above this blue concrete, I'm going to place 2 rows of white concrete, and then 1 row of blue concrete, like that. Now to the left of this, we're going to have a window, so we're actually going to go and grab our brick slab, and we're just going to put this across the bricks that we've already placed, like that. Now behind that brick slab, we're going to place a row of 6 white concrete, and then build it up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again build up 4 blue concrete next to that, then connect them together like so, and fill in with blue glass. Perfect. Now here I'm going to place a slab. I'm going to go and grab our brick wall, which is right here, and we're just going to build this up until we get to the top. So that's 3, 4 brick walls, like that. Then next to that, we're also going to want to grab us brick stairs and build 3 brick stairs and place 2 stone brick slabs, sorry, and have like this little block at the end. Now behind these stairs, or above, or both, I'm going to just place 4 rows of bricks, like so. And then we're actually going to replace this wall here, and we're going to put white concrete instead. Then we're going to come to the front, and right here we're going to bring down 1 and bring it. I'm just destroying everything. And we're just going to place a row of white concrete there, like that, and get a stone brick slabs and just build them across like that. So we kind of got a little bit of a outline or a trim, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to place 4 blocks on top of that, and then again build our blue arch like that, and then fill in the window. So this is what the front should be looking like so far. Then we're going to go to the side, and next to this white concrete here, well, before we do that, we're going to place some stairs, 4 stairs. Then we're going to place 1 blue concrete, and then we're going to get back as bricks and place 3 bricks and build it up until we get to the top. So it should be 4 more layers on top of that with the bricks. And then next to that, we're just going to build blue concrete. Then next to this blue concrete, 1 row of white concrete. Then we're going to build our next set of windows. So we're going to place 2 blue concrete, white concrete, sorry, and then 1 blue concrete, and then 1 white concrete. Then next to that, we're going to place 4 blue concrete. Then we're going to place number 3 to the left, and then connect it to the ground. Then we're going to come down 1 layer from the top, place 2, and then like so, then connect it to the ground. Then we're going to go across 3, connect it to the ground, and we're going to place another white concrete there, and any of these little gaps we got here, we're going to fill in. We're also going to fill in this gap here, as we don't really need a window. And then we're going to fill this in with glass panes, like so. Perfect. Now here we're going to place our bricks, so it should be 3 rows of bricks going all the way to the top, so it's all the same level. Also, if you get stuck on this part, just they line up with the first layer windows. And also here we can just place some brick stairs, and on the corner make it a corner. Now we're going to come to the back, above this back exit here, and we want to place 2 white concrete, 1 blue concrete and 1 white. Then we're going to place 4 blue concrete on top of that, and then one block from the top. I'm going to place 3, and then 1 on top, 1 to the bottom, connect it. So it's kind of like a little hashtag. At the top, just fill these gaps in here, and fill this in with blue stained glass. Then here, I'm going to build another arch, and again fill it in the gaps that we have. And this window should be bigger than this one. I'm going to fill it in with glass like that. Now next to this, we're going to place our bricks. So this is the last time we'll be using bricks actually. So again, just making it all be the same level. And then next to that, as I said earlier, if you place these 2 blocks, it don't matter if you have or not. If you haven't, just place 2 blocks. If you have, just place more on top until you get to the top right here. Then 1 row from the top, destroy them and place 2 blue concrete. Now we're going to turn, as this is where the helipad's going to be. The helipad's going to be like this area here. So as for the rest of this, we're just going to bring it across and connect it up to there, like that. Just everything we've already done, just follow the colours across, like that. Now this part here, we're going to want it to be 3 blocks long in total, and then just again connecting it up. If you want to, you can just replace that with blue. You can also replace all this with blue if you wanted. It doesn't really make much of a difference, as you'll not be able to see this part anyway. You'll only be seeing this, which I would just recommend leaving as it is. Now we've done that, all we need to do now is the helipad and the roof. And actually above this police sign here, this is where the police are going to be, if I didn't already mention. We're just going to place 2 blue concrete, white concrete, and connect it up. And on top of that, we'll just place some stone slabs overhanging just slightly, like that. And now we just need to grab our stone brick wall for the last time, and where this first beacon is, we're going to just build to the top, like that. Perfect. So this is what it should be looking like from the front, and the side should look a little bit like this. The back should be a little bit like this, and the other side should be a little bit like this. So now we're going to come over to where the helipad is, and before we delete everything, we're going to come to the back and place a row of white concrete here, so it should be 2 blocks, and right here I'm going to place another row of white concrete there, and again just replace this like so. And I suppose if you wanted to, you could place white concrete there. Now we can actually get rid of pretty much everything we've got on us, but just put it away for now. I'm gonna go grab some polished andesite slabs. We're also going to grab us chiseled stone brick, our stone brick wall, our sea lanterns. So I'll just say, yeah, we need the wall. We also need the stone brick stairs. Where are they? There they are. And we need just black concrete and white concrete. So now what we're going to do is, on top of this row here, we're going to fill in like that. But then we're going to leave that white concrete there. We just want to make sure we don't go on the edge of the windows, and we just want to have a nice square like that. Now it should be a square. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks by, it should be 11, so hopefully we've done this right. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Now underneath these stone andesite slabs, I'm going to fill this in with white, black concrete. How many times have I got the concrete wrong? But you can see what I mean anyway. fill this in with black, like so. Now on the corners, every corner, I'm going to place a chiselled stone brick, and on the top of that, a wall. On top of the wall, a sea lantern, or again you can swap this to like glowstone, or I suppose a beacon if you really wanted, but it's already got beacons in, so if you wanted to waste 5 nether stars, well more than 5, then feel free to do so. This is what we should have right now. You should find that between these as well is 5 blocks, like so. In the middle, we're going to find the middle, which is there. I'm going to dig out 3 blocks, or you could do 5 if you wanted. Yeah, let's do 5. And then I'm going to bring it forwards and backwards by 2 to create the H, and then fill it in with white concrete, like that. And that's the helipad done. Now all we've got to do now is the roof and the banners. So for the roof, all we're going to do is fill this in with just white concrete. It's nothing fancy. So let's go do that real quick. Alright, so we've just filled in the roof with white concrete. Now once we've done that, we can grab our stone brick slabs, which are right here. And to start with, we're just going to, on the outer layer, like this, we're just going to place a row of stone brick slabs all the way around until we connect back to the beginning. And even place it on top of this wall as well, and again just connect it, place it on top of there as well. And once we've done that, we want to add a little bit of an overhang for a bit more detail, so let's just go and add one more layer in front of that stone brick. I've just deleted a lot of stuff. Like that. And if you wanted to, you could put a stone slab there as well. And that is pretty much everything done. All we need to do now is the banners. So let's go do the banners real quick, and then we'll do the car park / vehicle impound, and that's the exterior done. So like I said earlier, for banners you'll need a loom, and you also need 6 white banners, some white dye and some blue dye. So I'm just going to real quick delete everything in my inventory. So there we go, just cleared out my inventory real quick. And now I'm going to just take as banners our dye and the loom, and place down the loom. And to make things a bit easier, just going to split the banners up like this. And to start with, we're obviously making the P. I'll just put it in, there we go. I'm going to put a blue dye in first. We want to find this like a right line, the thin white line, the blue pale sinister. Take it out, and this time I'm going to put our white dye in. And we want like this like big half, this like bottom half to be white. So that's the white perfess inverted. Don't know how to come up with these names. But now we're just going to get a blue, and the rest of this is pretty easy. So we're going to find this middle line here, and press that, take it out. We want our left line, take it out. Then we want our top line. Oops, sorry, not that top line, we want the thin top line. Yeah, don't do what I did, we don't want the big one, we want just the small half. So then we can take that. And then if you wanted to, you could give it a nice little white border, which I think I'm going to do. So that is the P done. So now we need to do the O. And the O is very easy. So all we've got to do is a left line, we want a right line, we want a bottom line, and we want a top line. I'm going to take out this blue dye, put a white dye in, and put our border in like we've done. Perfect. Let me just sort things out a little bit. There we go. Right. Next up is the L, which again is very easy. So for the L, we just want this bottom line here. You can do it thick if you want, like the big version, but the small one will also do fine. And we also want the left line as well. Take it out and put it in, and then just put a border like so, and that's the L. Next up for the I is again very easy. So we just want this bottom line here, and we want this middle, where's the middle line? Let me find it, there it is. The middle line, put that in, and we just want the top line, and then we just want to put a blue, white border. Don't put a blue border. If you put a blue border, you will ruin the letters. Unless you wanted to do it the opposite way around, have white letters, then just swap the dies around. But anyway, for the C, we just do bottom, top, and then left. Where's left? There it is. Take it out. Again, put our white die in. Let's make border. Then last but not least is the letter E. So we want the bottom one, we want the middle line, then we want the top line, then we want the left line, and then we just want a white border. And we can take that out, we can destroy the loom, we can place them where they should go, which is here. So P-O-L-I-C-E, police. That is the actual station done. So now all we got to do is the car park, slash vehicle impound, and that is the outside done. So let me just go clear everything I've got. So all we're going to do for the car park area is just going to dig out all of this space. If you made the border, just dig out everything between the border. A bit too far. So I'm just going to cut this part out, but you'll be able to see what I've done. So we'll be back in a second. Alright, so as you can see, I've cleared out the car park area, and all we're going to do now is fill all this in with grey concrete. So once again, I'm going to cut this part out, so back in a sec. Alright, so as you can see, I've finished filling in the grey concrete, and all we got to do now is add in the brick wall with the leaves and just a little bit of where the base are going to be. So to start off with, we're just going to come to the front, and we're just going to place 3 bricks and 3 leaves. Now we're going to go to the end, and aside from this corner block here, just along the outer layer of grey concrete, I'm just going to fill this in with bricks. Be careful not to go across here though. And just drag this across, there we go. And once again, leaves. Place the leaves all along the top. And there we go. Now all we got to do is the base. So start off with, we're going to come to the garage, and where this chisel block is, we're going to diagonally 1, then we're going to come forward by 1 and knock out 6 blocks and fill it in with white concrete. Leave a gap of 2, or 3, and do the same thing again. 6 white concrete. And then we're going to leave a gap of 1, and then destroy 6, place like so, and then the same on here. So this is what it should look like so far. Now next to that, right here in the middle, along this row here, directly in the middle, apart from there, we're gonna just knock it all out and replace it with white concrete. So just go all the way until you connect to there. If you wanted to, you could just do that as well. Yeah, let's just do that. And bring the white concrete all the way around, like that. Perfect. So that is the first part done. Now we're going to come all the way to the back, and this is like the little impound area where stolen cars will go. So all we're going to do, come to this bottom left corner and destroy 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave a gap of 3, then another 6. Leave another gap of 3, and another 6. Then another gap of 3, and then 6. And now we just got one last little bit of detail to add, and that being just a little flower area, which you don't have to add if you don't want to, but it's just a fun little detail. So again, if you want to make this part, again you don't have to, but if you want to, you just need gravel, dark oak pressure plate, the grass block, podzol, rooted dirt or coarse dirt, and then whatever flowers you're going to use. Personally, I like the tall flowers, I think they just look better. Anyway, we're going to come to here, and in front of this brick wall is where it's going to go. So I'm going to destroy these 4 blocks here. So next to this window here, destroy 4, then destroy these 3. On top of that, place dark oak pressure plates. And then this little gap here should be a 4x3 area. So destroy these 12 blocks and fill it in with grass for now. And then just randomly place like podzol and rooted dirt in, like that. And then just place in your flowers like this. That's a very bad flower placement, but it does the job. And that's it. That is the exterior complete. Now you can probably tell in the original there's a helicopter and a police bike. I'll be doing them soon. And also there's an interior, which again I'll be doing at some point, so stay tuned. But for now, that's it for this tutorial, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and maybe subscribe. And also comment if there's anything you want me to build in particular. But until next time guys, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.